Listen up.
It's the number one voice of the tri-state. I'm number one. It's Cooking Up 215. So let the show begin.
Turn me up.
Y'all already know who it is. It's your boy Smooth, and this is Cooking Up 215, where we bring you up close and personal with your favorite artists, entrepreneurs, shakers, and move makers. And today's guest, we have Philly's own Bike Life Rex in the building, my guy.
I see what it is.
Appreciate you coming, aka King of Philly.
AKA King
Proclaim
of Philly.
it, right? You got,
I
gotta
took
call
that
it.
name. I took that. I'm saying
Took
they gave
name?
it to me, but I took it.
You took it?
Yeah, I took it.
You ain't get no call from Gil?
No, I actually got the call.
I'm about to say, I know you had to get the call.
He definitely told me. He told me he was the only king, but it's okay. He's saying there's room for more than one king.
Exactly, man.
For
We
sure.
all kings outside, man. You got to claim it.
Gotta claim
And you
it.
outside doing it, though. They
Every
following
day.
you.
Every
You
day.
leading.
Every day.
You lead. You giving the kids motivation. Outside having fun at the same time, telling them stay away from the guns and all that. I like it, man.
Ain't
I
nothing
like
better
it.
to do.
Exactly.
But have a 9 to 5. Feel me?
That
It's
too.
either this or 9 to 5.
As long as you lead them in the right direction, man, I think that's the major thing. You know what I'm saying? Just to be on that path, get them on that path, let them know they could go outside, have a ball, and stay out the BS. 'Cause that's the thing these days. There's like a lot of young boys who's really young boys. You
Not
know
all
what
of
I
them.
mean? It ain't all of them, but it's a nice amount. It's getting vicious. It's
I mean, I
way
feel
different.
like we all, like I said, we all got it in us. It's just social media shows it more.
Okay.
Social media is
The
giving us.
cameras is putting the
It's
spotlight
feeding
on
it.
it,
It's feeding it. You know, when I was a young boy, you already bad.
and then it was just making it worse.
Just making it worse. It's making the bad seem okay.
So let's talk about you when you was a young boy. So when did you get into the bikes? I heard you used to steal your mom's bike when you was like 10, 11.
Yeah, when I was 10. So when I was 10, I stole my mom's bike out the basement. She wasn't trying to let me ride that joint at all.
She wasn't trying to share a bike when you took it.
My mom ain't really helping me with my career that much. You know what I mean? She ain't, it's just like now, like imagine if somebody asked you, oh yeah, I'm gonna be a blogger. That's my career. I'm gonna drop out of school and be a blogger.
Right.
I told her I wanted to drop out of school to ride bikes.
And what she said? That face right there, right?
What she say? I thought it was a conversation, but it wasn't. It wasn't
telling
a
you.
conversation. It was more like an ass whooping, and it was what it was. But I still ain't go.
And look at you now.
I'm saying I
And
finished
you
though, but I
made it
still
work.
ain't go then. Yeah.
Right. And that's crazy. So did you see bike life turning into what it's turned into for you? Like,
No,
did you think
because
that
nobody
riding
else-
bikes would change your life the way it's changed?
No, because nobody else was doing it.
Right.
People was riding bikes, but nobody was willing.
Right.
Feel me? Like willing wasn't something you could go on Instagram and see on a pedal bike. You could see it on a dirt bike.
Right.
But that's all you saw was a dirt bike.
Was on dirt
And I
bikes.
would see like, you know, people around my hood willing, you know, the old heads hitting a couple blocks.
Mm-hmm.
I never seen nobody like trying to travel off of it, like go far off of it. Like I'm talking about like blocks, like
Right.
go 6, 7, 8 blocks. So I just started doing it. That's what it was at first. The next
just
thing I
started
know, I
doing it.
probably like 8 kids with me.
And
it
then you
was
got a
all
whole
of us.
gang behind you doing
Yeah,
it.
and it's all of us doing it.
Cause I was gonna say there was only one other person that like carried the bike life like that in Philly, and it was on dirt bikes. Rest in peace, Dirt Bike Rail.
Yeah, bro.
And it's like he was the only person that had that presence on the bike, and now it's
But that- yeah,
definitely
but that's-
on you
that's
like
actually
that.
the
And
thing,
for pedal bikes, and that's crazy.
Cause that's all you saw was dirt bikes. Like
Right.
I lived 2 blocks away from Rail. I lived on 58 in Woodland.
That's
So I
crazy.
lived literally on the north side of Myers Park.
Right.
He actually got killed on the south side of Myers Park. Feel me? So it was like 2 blocks away. Saw him every day, you know, seen him ride his bike every day, had conversations with him. It was like bike life. It was something that was regular. So down
Right.
there was like a wild type of thing.
It's just like it
But
still was a connection.
There
'cause it's
still was
bike
it because it
life.
was bikes. Yeah, it was still
Yeah.
a thing. Like they telling me I needed to hop on dirt bikes because of how nice I was then. And I wasn't paying that no mind.
You still, I'm gonna do
still
my
not
thing.
paying it.
I'm gonna be the king of this pedal bike.
I mean, I'm still not paying it no mind. You feel
Right.
me? I do it until my body tell me not to no more, not because of somebody else.
There you go.
So,
Man, that's crazy.
but that's
man.
where that's pretty much where it comes from. It comes from like seeing a bunch of the dirt bike people. It was nobody riding them, and then I'll say it didn't even take 4 months.
Before everybody and
seen-
their mom was on it.
4 months since I knew about Corey, One Way Corey. I never even had heard about him. And I start hearing about people when you know like RD Box in New York.
Yeah.
I start hearing about him. And I'm just like, I never even knew. Like I feel like I especially started it probably in my city to be a sport.
I think you definitely gave it notoriety. Cause I used to shoot videos back in the day, so I shot a video and Corey was in it. He was a young boy at the time. And we was in Southwest, right off of like Elmwood. Like
That's when he was messing with DC.
Pascal and all that. And yeah, and he was wheeling and all crazy on a little bicycle and all that, but he was a young boy. But it was like still one of them things where he was doing it, but it was just like you made a mob out of it. You know what I mean? And it was like, he had like a trick bike maybe. Like you pulled out the mountain bikes and all, like, you know what I mean?
Mountain bike was what I had, you feel me? Like, I didn't want the mountain bike.
Using what you had.
Yeah, I didn't want the mountain bike at all, but that's what I had.
And that's the cool thing to willie on. You see, they willie and everything.
But they do it, a lot of people do it because of what they see, you know? I do it because of my adrenaline. I have a lot of stamina. I feel like my stamina is more than most I've noticed. Like even with vamping, you know, like running, you know, doing almost any crap, I'm always the one that is still going. Like no matter how my friends or my family or even people that surround me.
You energetic. You got it in you.
I keep going, even if it's push-ups. You'll say, oh yeah, I can hit 100 push-ups, young boy, but you'll probably get to 50, take your break, but I'll plank. I won't get up. Feel me? I'll plank and wait for my other 50. So that'd be more so like I feel like I didn't stop.
Still pushing yourself.
I'm still pushing myself. Like my stamina is still there. You probably still hit it and I probably won't, but I'll plank and then get to 75 and drop. I might have dropped because I didn't stand up like you did. Feel me? So at the end, I'll end up planking and hitting 100. So now I was like, did you do more than me? Feel me? So
you could go. I can see you could go for miles.
That goes with like ADHD. People say ADHD, but I don't think everybody has that. You can't just see a person that's hyped
sometimes
to say
you just
ADHD.
got energy.
You just got energy.
Exactly. Some people metabolism is different. It's just your energy. Everybody different.
All right, we'll talk
if
about
you
that.
get busy like that, you get busy like that.
24/7. You see this?
You just like my homie. He the same way. He can eat for days, don't gain no weight.
Snacks out there.
I be mad as hell. I got work out, watch what I eat and shit like that. But I be seeing you everywhere too. Like you literally be on every side of the city.
I know my
like
city.
You take this shit. Like you take this shit everywhere. That is crazy to me.
Because it get boring going to the same places.
In the same places.
Same places is boring. You feel me? Yeah. I've been riding bikes for probably 13 years. I say about 11 straight. I could say 11 solid. And out of that whole 11, I probably have touched every part of Philly.
So when was it that it got serious for you when it came to these bikes? When did you take this serious as to like, this is something I could truly turn into a career? Like when did you see a change came?
Every moment. It was just my agenda changed. What I was doing was always like getting a bike, taking it from my mother. I wanted to ride bikes, so that was my plan, my agenda. Once I got the bike, I had a new plan and then a new agenda. So then that plan was, okay, this riding bike is getting boring. So now we just riding in different areas. And I'm like, we gotta figure something out. So then boom, William became the plan.
So then you started
Then from William, now tricks started becoming the plan.
You started dropping your hand.
Now I'm dropping the hand. I was the only person in the world that had let go of my hand and drag on the ground at the same time in the world. Like I had made World Star, the Olympics followed me because of it. They made one of my moves called, when I surf, they called it surf cycling.
Did you start that move?
I don't know. Because I actually watched like movies like Back to the Future, and there was a guy in Back to the Future surfing, but he wasn't surfing how I surf. He was surfing with his leg on like the grip part of the handlebars. I go in the middle. So I figured that it wasn't me starting it, but I bring it back sort of. Maybe it was something that didn't pop back then.
Sort of like you put your signature on it.
Yeah,
like
but I had no idea.
I
was looking at the bike like, I'm ass at William right now. What can I do that has nothing to do with William? And I thought about, how about I stand on top of this joint?
Because I was gonna ask, man, you come up with the wildest moves. I seen you like run on the side of a wall on a bike. Like you just be, where do your head be at when you coming up with these things? You just like,
talks like
I
this.
just need some off the wall shit.
Like talks like this. Like I can have a talk like this and I can say, okay, well maybe I done did it all. I can walk on the wall. What if I try to do a handstand? So what if I try to walk on the wall and as I'm holding onto the bike, push off the wall and glide while fully standing up on the bike?
And then next thing you know, you're going to do it.
Next thing I'm knowing, I'm trying it.
Yeah.
And I literally just got to do what you said.
I think you're going to try it. I picture it in my head. I'm like, man, he going to do this shit. I see it already.
All you got to do is have a helmet on while you practicing. Then when you practice, you got to take the helmet off. That's why everybody say, you don't wear a helmet. You don't know when I wear one. You don't know how I protect myself.
Because you put the work in before that.
Because I already mastered it.
You see what I let you see.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that.
I don't want you to see me practicing. I don't really want you to see me fall. I show you, but I don't want you to see it.
You definitely put a couple falls up.
Oh yeah, I did.
I seen them
Ain't
crazy L's. Like, they not your worst.
They not my worst.
I seen one, that shit looked bad.
My worst ones is not even on camera.
Seen the joint, you went to like stand up, flip your leg behind the back wheel, and they like caught your foot.
Yeah, and the tire. It was like even my shoestrings. Oh, and once the shoestring get caught, you would think it'd rip off, but it don't.
It just stopped the whole tire.
Leg in.
I was like, I don't see how you do it. I took one L on my bike, man. I had a motorcycle, took one L. I stopped riding for a while, so I don't know what I do, banging out left and right.
A lot of my videos I fall on purpose. Like if you watch
I seen the old dude.
The old head ones. I've learned how to fall the correct way. Like,
you done mastered falling.
I done mastered falling, so I could literally fall and make it like I hit my whole head and everything, and I was smooth the whole time. I was cool. I planned it.
That's crazy.
Because people like to see stuff that's odd. You don't
They
want to
do.
see me willy
They
past
always-
you.
the people don't always want to see you win, yeah.
You want to see me,
They
win,
wanna
you want to see me
fail.
win or lose, but they want to see like something. They want to see
Different.
something how you say the word strategic or how you say it, but they want to see something that's
or something that intrigue
different. They
them.
want to see something that's just out of this world. Like something's like, oh, only a few people can do that, or only a few people make that mistake. And it's like when someone fall, you don't think everyone falls, so it's something that's funny. So I give you something that you wouldn't think most people make a mistake doing.
And they keep their eyes.
He too tough. Why would he fall?
Why would you let us see you fall?
Because I want to see you. I want you to see me fall. That's how I'm gonna get paid from Instagram.
The views. The Instagram love when somebody do some shit like falling too. So I want to talk about something from your past. I don't know if it's something like you. I know you talk about it. You might not like speak on it too heavy, but you was incarcerated for a little bit when you was younger. You want to talk about why was you incarcerated?
So I was incarcerated because, oh man, I never worded it correctly. The hood term would be, people just had me screwed up. You feel me?
Yeah.
Just being little, they had me twisted a little bit.
And you had to show them.
I was very nice. Always been nice my whole life. Like I'll be nice to anybody. It doesn't matter. I don't stick my nose up to people. People get drunk. I act drunk with them, and I'm not even drunk. You feel me? So like, I'm not really.
Make you feel at home.
Yeah, I make you feel like we at the same spot. Feel me? So it's like I'm not really, too
confrontational.
Too sure on why, I lost my mom when I was younger. But I know it had a lot to do with like men have pride from being kids. So when you're younger, you don't know how to control your pride. They tell me, my grandma told me, women don't have pride, they have feelings. So men, we come with this like, you can't play me type of mentality, you feel me? So when you get that too much, eventually you don't even be scared to go through whatever you thought was scary.
It's gonna be what it's gonna be.
It's gonna be what it's gonna be at that point.
Yeah.
So it's like, and no offense to the women out there, I didn't mean to just bring y'all up like that, but it's just the difference in us. So coming up, we both have different problems. Like just being a boy, it was like I just got tired of being, eventually like, I'll let you chase me home from school because I know I can't rumble, but I'm not really scared to fight you. It's like, I just didn't want to get in trouble for my mom. I didn't want my mom to look at the situation different and say, because she running off of feelings, she looking at a certain different standpoint.
So pretty much people was fucking with you.
So I just had to say, I had to be a man at that point, and it was like, that kind of ruined me and my mom's relationship.
You getting locked up?
Me getting violent.
Okay.
Ruined our relationship. She didn't see what she wanted to see. She didn't believe that I was going to be here. She believed what other women said about their kids and other.
She thought you was going to start heading down.
What her friends said about her kids.
Right.
For me, it was like a real big thing about what path I was heading down.
And she thought you was going down that bad path.
Yeah, I just wanted stuff to stop, and I knew I had to do something for it. So
it's different because moms always feel that way, man. I grew up the same way. Whereas though, I was always told like, if somebody fucking with you, you turn the cheek. And stuff like that. Yeah. And you know what I'm saying? And then eventually, you're not out here with me. You know what I'm saying?
And that shit confused me because one woman said, like, go out there and fight. Don't let nobody play with you.
And then you gotta go fight. And then somebody violate you.
So it was my mother. It was never me. It was like I would turn around and do it. And then eventually, I knew the first day I turned around to fight somebody that I was going to go to jail because I knew it. I just knew that I didn't know what I was doing. Like, but I knew you get in trouble, you go to jail. That's what I knew. So it was like, I had already prepared for the worst, so I kind of figured I was already going to do the worst. And I barely even did the worst. I just fought every day. But on top of school kicking me out, and on top of then DHS warning about us, and
so it was a lot of backlash that came behind you.
I mean, yeah, because it got to the point where I started building a name for myself, and I was building a name for myself during school. I was becoming Bike Life Rex during school. Right. So a lot of people started fighting for me. And just imagine if I'm 13, you're 13, and then a 17-year-old comes and knock you out. Now your mom like, who knocked my son out? And I'm like, I'm not saying nothing, so now the cops coming to my crib.
Yeah,
so,
you're still the aggressor.
Because I'm the aggressor in the situation because I turned around that day and it was over since that day.
Right.
You feel me? So it was like now I had to realize I got people that got my back and I don't even know it. So now I went back to me going back into the shell. So then I didn't go to jail yet. I went back into the shell, but then once I came back out of it, like, you know what? It don't got to do with people. Why am I worried about what other people are doing? I went to jail. Because that's the exact. I went to jail for 17 people. It was 17
people?
It was 17 of us. It was 17
And you the only one who got
I was the only one that got, because I had a name.
It'd be like that.
Because I had a name.
Pick you out. You the main, they know you. So
and then I already had cases from doing little young boy stuff, you know?
Yeah.
So it was like doing all my own little bad stuff that I do just being me.
They look at you like you the aggressor.
It was over.
It's automatic.
And I don't know, was I? Like, was I the brains of it? Was I the one that lost my mind and spoke, but they were the hands, you know? Right. I just was speaking, not thinking no one was gonna care, you know? Oh, these niggas, And I don't want to go here and they might do this to me. The whole time somebody might be thinking they ain't gonna touch you. And I don't even know. So it's like, my life changed real fast. It went from me being a bully to realizing maybe I was him that fast.
That fast.
And I was already
it's always a
bully.
switch. It's always a switch. So do you think that once you got booked, did it change how your mind worked after that?
Mm-mm.
No? You ain't learn no lessons after that? It just came out
My mom was the same before I went. I never had my father, you know, it's something, right. It didn't really want matter to me, to be honest, but I never had my father. My mom was a very strong woman. So, you know, getting into all of the he says, she says about a lot of this stuff,
right.
My father got real bad anxiety, kind of.
Yeah, you good. What you
You
saying?
know, my mind just went somewhere else, reacts me. He got to react to me.
No, that's cool. Matter of fact, what we gonna do, we gonna take a break. We gonna get into the food real quick, because I know you hungry. I'm hungry. It's late. So, y'all already know who it is. It's your boy Smooth. We got my man Bike Like Rex with me. We about to get into this food. It's Cooking Up 215. Let's go.
It's our favorite part of the show. That's your favorite?
Yes, sir.
Ah, chef, what you got cooking?
You already know.
Y'all already know who it is. It's your boy Smooth. It is my favorite part of the show. It is time to get into that food. And we have Chef Dina with us representing
G Kitchen.
G Kitchen. There you go. And I'm talking about when I say she brought out the uppercuts and jabs, it's Thanksgiving on the plate.
Absolutely.
Thanksgiving on the plate. Can you tell us about this food real fast?
Yes, so this is my Thanksgiving plate. It is smothered turkey chops. You have the garlic parmesan turkey chop, and then you also have the hot honey turkey chop, and my smoked turkey collard greens, along with butternut squash topped with mac and cheese.
Butternut squash topped with mac and cheese. She didn't even tell y'all she drizzled the little
Yeah,
syrup
the maple.
on it. I don't even know. It's crazy. So we got two like variety of chops. I'm gonna need to go to sleep.
Yeah,
Big time after
for
this.
sure.
Like, this is crazy. So
I'm getting you ready for Thanksgiving.
I'm done. I'm not gonna be able to go to Thanksgiving. I gotta sit this one out after this. But please let the people know how they can reach you, get in touch with you, so they can also get a plate like this.
You can follow me at GKitchen __. The spelling is JIE Kitchen __. And you can also follow me on Instagram at Dina's Divine Treats and Designs.
Listen,
And Facebook.
I know what it's gonna taste like. I'm gonna let y'all know what it tastes like, but y'all know how I do. It's so much. Y'all gonna have to give me some time. Listen, we got Chef Dina with us. It's your boy Smooth. It's time to get back to the show. Let's go. Y'all already know who it is. It's your boy Smooth, and we getting back to the show. We still got my man Bike Life Rex in the building. Listen, Chef Dina came through and shut it down. Thanksgiving is not for a couple of weeks. And she put it right here in front of me.
That thing in 6 days, you hear me?
You know what I'm saying?
I'm on that. It's
I'm
today
doing
now.
it, but it's right now. It's Thanksgiving right now.
I don't even gotta cook, if I even could cook.
She gave us a variety of flavor for 2 different turkey chops. I ain't never seen that before. Y'all gonna have to step it up. Yeah, you don't even get this shit at home, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's that time where we gotta taste it and tell you what we tasted.
All right, you tell me about the lamb chops. I'm gonna go with the sides. I'm a side bull.
You gonna go with the sides?
I
All right.
like the sides.
I'm gonna go ahead and start on this little turkey chop. I love some garlic parm. I'm gonna tell you what that's hitting for.
Ain't this turkey butt that they put inside here? Mm-hmm. Or am I tripping?
They do get turkey butt in there.
It's turkey butt, right?
Or turkey neck. Whichever one they like.
I ain't gonna lie. No, people be lying.
Yeah, people be lying.
They be lying.
But you ain't gotta lie.
Hey, turkey butt, all right. I ain't gonna lie, turkey butt, all right, you hear me? A little hard to win. Real diamond's a little heavy, you hear me?
This turkey chop hitting. I'm talking about got a good crust on there and it's tender.
Greens is my
When you think of turkey, you think like dry, hard to chew. This joint tender and juicy.
People don't know if you think that's turkey. Feel me?
Greens hitting.
I ain't gonna lie. Greens might have to talk to me for a second before I touch something else.
You want to just keep buzzing them joints up like that?
I might. I'm that boy. I come back with the whole plate.
Yeah.
I just need you to redo
Just need that part right
I need you
there.
to redo this for me real quick.
My son do that same shit. I'm like, yo, eat all your food first. You can't come
I'm gonna
back
get
with
to
nothing
it.
else.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely get to it. I just need to. We need to run that back before there's no more of that. You feel me?
Listen, that joint hit.
Or you gotta hit the mac and cheese now.
That joint hit.
Cause you know mac and cheese, they be lying about that too. I ain't making no mac and cheese.
Yeah, some people can't do the mac.
I ain't making this. You heard me?
The greens hitting. I see why you feel how you feel.
I'm about to walk up camera real quick. Hold on.
Holding you. Really popping.
Hold on, somebody up camera gotta taste this. Look, it's real, right? I said it's real. Come taste this. Come taste this.
Never done before. Is it hitting?
Bro.
It's like that. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
You taste every cheese.
It's good.
I taste cheddar.
It
salt
is
and
though.
pepper. Something else. It's something I'm tasting. I don't know what it is. It's getting me.
It's in there.
It's in there.
That joint good.
It's in there.
I think I know what her secret little recipe is with the mac and cheese because I can taste it.
Yeah, I think
but I'm not even gonna say it because I don't want to put out her. You know what I mean? It's starting with a P. We gonna talk about it. I know what it is though. But
I think I knew what it was. I just didn't want to say it. That's why I said.
Yeah, that's why you gotta leave it there because I don't want to give it away because I know what it is.
No, she snapped with that though.
Yeah,
That was an idea for the books.
It had a hit. It had a hit.
That was the idea for
That's
the
a
book.
good joint. So I ain't going, hold y'all. We're gonna get back to my man Rex. So before we, cut to the break, we was talking about how you grew up with just your mom and how you never met your dad and shit like that. Do you think that had an effect on you growing up? A lot of times, they act like growing up without your dad kind of changes your life a little bit.
I don't know.
Was it something that, but like it's
because I never know how it is to have
a
a dad.
subject. Like, so did you ever feel away? They act like kids be bad as shit because they don't got a dad.
That's why
kids get into the dumb shit because they don't got a dad.
That's why I answer the way I do. I don't know because I never had one. So I really can't. If you ever speak on it, it would never be facts because you never had it. So you cannot say if you would have been
how you would act
to people out there, but you don't know
it.
if you would have been gay, if you would have been a pilot, if you would have been, because your dad could have been something, and then he would have made you be that,
right?
And that would have been your career for most of your time. So you don't even tell those stories, you
Big
don't
facts.
even know what that's like. So it's like, you feel me? I don't know. Living with my mother though, I could say I wouldn't have took life no other way. You feel me? I wouldn't have taken no other way than what I had it. If I could replay it again, I'll play it the same exact way. You feel me? I wouldn't change it.
That's what's up.
Because
it's like,
I ain't gonna, I'm gonna have to grab this joint.
This shit crazy.
I can't say
But that's just really one of them things where, that really matters. I just figured since you grew up with your mom probably was at work and that made you like an outside kid and that's why you love riding bikes so much. And that's the only kind of effect I can see is about changing the amount of time.
I take care of my brothers a lot of the time.
You got younger brothers?
Like I was outside, but I was in front of the door type stuff. Like I learned how to ride my bike right in front of the house. Feel me? I ain't learned from the park so I was watching my brothers half of the time. So my career came with my life. So my career came as I was still being me.
Right.
So me ain't stopped. I ain't gonna lie, these yams hitting too. And it's a whole joint just cut in half.
This is buttersquash, bro. And
it's buttersquash?
You would have never known, right?
I don't know what this is.
Listen,
I don't even know what butterscotch is.
Good. I done dig the little hole in this shit already. But this buttersquash hitting. I ain't never had no buttersquash. Damn, I'm But this shit good. This shit tastes just like some healthy candy yams.
Yeah.
And she got the little drizzle on it. That shit hitting. But so you got out, start doing the bike life. They hit you with an award. You got what was it? The certificate of appreciation.
Yeah, so I actually got
from the
two.
city.
I actually got a community hero award, but I never posted it yet.
That's
I got
hard.
that about 2 months ago.
Oh, that's recent.
Yeah, I got a recent one. I never posted it.
Damn,
I
that's
got
crazy.
I got another People's Award too, with like a statue with like a man. I got another one like that too. I haven't posted that one yet either. Because my goals wasn't really based off that. So people always say, well, I don't post it.
It just come with it.
It's sitting in my house right now. I laminated it, did all that. I just never showed the world it. Feel me? Never even showed the video when I accepted it. None of that.
Bro, you took bike riding to a whole different level. Like, bro, so the city gave you an award. You've been on the news. You've been on ABC.
7 times.
7 times?
I've been on the news 7 times, yeah.
Wow.
I even made the Australian news once.
The Australian news.
Australian news is one of my news stations I
How the fuck
made.
you get on the Australian news?
Because I was
Was you in Australia?
No, I was I was doing this thing called death swerving.
That's crazy.
So I would swerve cars, get like I'm talking about breaths away from it.
I seen that.
And I would swerve. And they literally told the cops out here to arrest me. Like I still got the video.
The Australian news was trying to get you locked up?
The Australian news was trying to get me locked up out here.
Why they do that?
Bro, when I seen it, I couldn't believe it, bro. It was something on my mind like,
what?
You took your time
to
come all the way over here, take this video of me on this little block in this little city that really nobody cares about. They act like they don't care.
Right.
And you put me over your whole broadcasting station. Like, I'm talking about people were sending it to me from, people that lived in Australia were sending it to me. Like, this is you, like, you need to fucking chill. And I'm like, who are you? I'm talking about grandma. I'm like, who are you?
I told you need to chill.
Like, you giving me heart attacks. I know your mom hate this. And I'm just like,
what?
I didn't know what was going on. Yeah.
That's
the whole time they posted me, and when I found out, that was like probably the only time I ever got posted bad on the news.
Right.
I got posted, but that was the only bad time.
I mean, you know, they say all publicity is good publicity. So, you got your awards. You also started doing music once you got out.
Yeah.
Even when you was down, you wrote like
music was my first craft.
Composition. 3-4 composition books worth of music.
What videos you watch?
You
did your research. What video?
Man, cooking up. You know,
he told me 3-4 books. He must have heard that somewhere else. He telling the truth. He telling the truth. Okay, I see you. So yeah, I had 4 books. I actually named them, but we can get into that later. But I had 4 books, and I named them actually by my emotions. So
that's all right.
However I felt in those books, you know, and it's crazy because out of all those books, I only used probably 1 song out of every last book I had. And that 1 song was the only song that probably did the most views and the most everything. And it's called Remedy. So
I seen that. That was your first one that you officially dropped.
That was my first one I officially dropped, called Remedy. And that was literally 1 song I took out of those books.
Like 2019.
2019, yep. And that was actually when I came home on work release. I wasn't even out of prison yet.
Oh, you wasn't even out
I
yet.
was on work release. I was just coming home for a second and going back in. So when I got out, I just took the time to drop a song. Went in, went to the hole, came home, song had 50,000 plays. I'm like, holy shit.
Just going
and
out.
I only dropped it on SoundCloud. I never dropped it on Apple Music, none of that, and it just, it boomed. It boomed, yeah.
That's crazy.
So I put those books away. I never touched them. I was like, when I'm ready for my life to take a transition, I'll bring all those books back out. Because I know they're hits.
Right.
Feel me? Like, I know they.
You got some work.
Bro.
You got some, I know that face. It's serious.
Bro, I'm talking about.
It's serious.
I can say a bar for you. I'm gonna say a bar, one of my hottest ones, I think, right?
I'm listening.
It's like, I get the trophy before the win, yeah. She won the house with a fence, a complexion of porcelain, yeah. And I bought a Rari to see how they trap all the horses in. We go back and forth like accordions. If he a lame, why you sporting him? For me, that's all I'm gonna see out of that one. But
It was getting good. I ain't drop on me.
But like they say, attention is the first thing. If you could keep someone's attention within the first 5 seconds, it's a song. You feel me? And like the trophy, she won the house with a fist of complexion and porcelain, like the wordplay. Every girl want a nice, beautiful house.
And we go back and forth like accordions.
And I bought a Rari to see how they trap all the horses in. Feel me? So it's like, and I wrote all that in prison. I had the most time to think. So like that's where everything came from. Like all my ideas, being where I'm at now, even being who I am now. I say I feel older, and I know why I feel older.
Right.
Because I'm not me right now. I'm literally every man I met in prison. You feel me? I took every good out of them, and I said, that's what I'm gonna be when I come home, because I didn't know what to be. You feel me? So everything that they said they wanted to do, everything they said they should have did, every place they said they wanted to go, and where, you know, how they should have treated a woman, how they should have treated their friends, how they should have treated their mom, I came home and did that. Like my mom ain't come see me one time while I was in prison. I forgave her fully off of what other moms did to them. You feel me? Like my mom could have been that. You feel me? So I take respect out of the nut I did get, but she not really a nut. You feel me? Because she didn't have to. I was a nut. But
you fucked up.
There was moms that looked at their sons the same way I was and did total worse. So it was like, I took it on the chin and went with it. You feel me?
Yeah.
But it's all good. If I would never went to jail, I probably wouldn't even be me right now.
Making music.
I know I wouldn't have made it. I wouldn't have made it. If I wouldn't have went to jail, it was a slowdown for me.
I mean, and that's the thing too, man. It's so many people understand how when you go to jail, it's like a waste of time. Time stops. So it's like you got this understanding, like when you do bad, you really could be stuck in like a fucking time loop where you can't do nothing with your life. So it's only right that you come out and you do something with it. Like now you should appreciate your time. Because you know what it feel like to not be able to do
Your whole
shit.
life goes away.
Yeah,
Or
you
pauses.
can't make no moves.
I don't know how you feel out here. I don't know how he feels out here. I don't know nothing. All I know is I'm staring at these four walls.
And life is moving on without you.
And it's moving
And
fast.
you can't make no progress.
Fast, nothing.
You can't do nothing to move your life forward until you get out. So it's
Like
like,
get on a phone call and hope that whatever you say make the person feel better and help you.
right. So it's only right when you come home that you got a headspace where though you do something with it. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people do, and it's like, you know, it's a good thing. Because I guess that's what jail's supposed to do.
When I
Even
came
though they
home,
over institutionalize us, that be the good thing is that sometimes you get dudes that really come home. You got Wallow, you got a lot of motherfuckers that come home and really change the game once they do their thing. You up there too. I mean, he move and shake, but you definitely move and shake.
No, I got my own personal opinions to stuff, you know.
About shit.
And I got my own personals. I don't want to get into all much, but I feel like when you're a positive person, it's like, okay, let's look at Wallow. No disrespect to Wallow, get your kid, no disrespect to no one. If you look at them and you say, okay, I can say, me personally, I'm the only one that I know doing this at my age. You feel me? As much as I move, as much as I help, as much as you would see me crash and burn on Instagram. You know Instagram, that didn't work for him. Like you could tell like his views didn't go where it's supposed to go. What was he thinking? And then automatically you'll see me come out with something and then boom, it's a million views on it the moment I drop it. And it's like, cause I'm always thinking, I'm always moving, I'm always getting to it. I don't really see too many people like me like that. They're too, like how you would say, institutionalized, but not from jail, from out here. You feel me? From already having a standpoint of how it is. You know, I tell my friends all the time, if I go to jail, you just better make sure what's moving out here don't stop because I'm coming back. You feel me? That don't matter. If I go to jail, I'm not trying to hear nothing fell because I went. You feel me? Because I was the voice behind it when I went, and I have y'all there for a reason. So now when I'm not there, you can speak for me because they know I'll be back. You feel me? And they know we're not going to stop. Like, oh, he went to jail. He's not loyal. No, he is. I'm here. I'm here to make sure that whatever he was supposed to do continue to go. I got all his music. I got whatever he said. You can have whatever you want. I just got to be here to make sure everything goes smooth.
Right.
And that's how. And they actually do that. So it's like I've been through situations. So I know. You feel me? Even the stuff like coming here, I'll be sitting there in the house and my brother was like, 20 minutes, so we got to go. 20 minutes, bro, when I tell you I'm sitting there and knew I had to leave, but I didn't know it was 20 minutes till I had to go.
Right.
He like, it takes almost an hour to drive, or in 20 minutes we gotta leave.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and that's when I told you, like, oh, I'm on my way, and it comes from all of that, like me moving so much,
Your team keeps you on
my
track.
team keep me going, you feel me? On my team, I'll be nobody, and people say they can make it on their own. You can't make it on your own.
You can't.
You cannot make it on your own. When I came here, first thing I said was, I love your team. First thing, I love your team. Love how everybody was organized, sitting, knew what they were supposed to do, how they were supposed to move.
I'm glad you said that because I always tell people when we get on this subject about how important the team is, about how my team is, we get a lot of compliments on it. I don't know if anybody ever made a compliment on camera, but it's important. Like if you ain't got your team,
I'm a businessman.
should have died. You know what I'm saying? And it's too much stress on yourself. Like you can't, as much as it look like it's around you, it don't work without the people that help hold it up. It's impossible.
Hey, no, I was just telling him, I said, say the cook got a stomach ache and she said I can't come. He would have been in here cooking and trying to prepare all this because he still got to make sure the food here. Feel me? Or he would have been ordering something where it doesn't stop, it makes your job harder.
You gotta
so with
keep
your team,
going.
it make your job easier.
Right.
No matter what the benefit is, no matter if you're paying or not. That's your team. It makes it harder to move.
Right.
Because you could have paid, she could have gave you the money back. The money would have been nothing. Not the help would have been all.
Right.
You feel me? That's why they say help conquers all. The money don't matter. Help conquers everything.
So I wanted to talk about, speaking of help, right? You done helped a lot of companies get their name up out in these streets too.
Pause real quick. I don't want y'all to, any y'all to think her food nasty. I had Popeyes before I got here. It's busting. You hear me? It's busting. I'm just really full, so I'm pacing.
Yeah, no, this shit good.
I'm pacing. I had Popeyes. Wish I wouldn't have known I had Popeyes before I got here, so I was.
The turkey butt and everything.
No, yes, it's definitely coming home with me. This is getting
But,
slayed by everybody.
You done got a lot of deals off of riding on the bike. Tommy Hilfiger. Was the Puma deal, was that a deal?
I got Tommy Hilfiger, yes. I got Puma. I had American Eagle. I had Adidas. And I had Snipes, just Snipes period. Adidas was with Snipes for one shoe, but then after that it was just Snipes. So the fact that I did Snipes, I feel like I kind of did Nike too.
Right.
You feel me? But not technically.
That's crazy. And on top of that though, you even had bike deals.
Yeah.
So you got the,
So almost every single bike company in the world, I can probably get a deal from. No matter what bike company it is right now, I can get a deal. I'm signed by Specialized right now.
Yeah, I seen you signed by
Specialized is #1 in the world.
Are they?
Yeah, they're the #1 bike company.
Yeah, they bikes look hard too.
Yeah. You know, I'm a little hype about that.
You got Specialized.
They're the #1 in the world.
Well, before that, you had
Mafia.
Yeah, Mafia.
Yeah, Mafia was
Frame.
like, I brung Mafia up. Whoa, you know about Frame? That's crazy. He's a wild bull. He's a wild bull.
Listen,
that's crazy.
We gotta do our job, man. We gotta do our job.
I see how they found me. I'm talking about the people downtown. I see how they got me. I thought it was a little hard. It ain't that hard. I'm like, how they figured me out? Oh man, that's crazy. Yeah, first so Frame was, I honestly, like, I really wish Frame could have been my company, you know? They don't know their potential. And it kind of disappointed me. It disappointed me a lot because even to this day, if they got their potential together, I would never leave the company I'm with for them, but we could definitely talk once contract is over because they are a great company. But, you know, Mafia, we're going to get down to the nitty gritty. Mafia, they was racist to me. That's why I left them.
Damn,
you feel me? Yeah, I wanted more money. And
it seemed like y'all did a lot together though.
I wanted more money. I mean, to be honest, I wasn't taking $1,000, bro. They was paying me $1,000 a month. I was not taking a K a month. I was like, to be promoting your bike every day, to not be able to ride another bike, just the rules of completely owning me, and you're not even paying my rent, bro. My rent is 4 times that. You're not paying my. What are you doing?
And I'm really marketing
not my rent,
you
my mortgage. Like, I'm confused on why it's not adding up. So it's like I can't live off of that. They don't even buy groceries. I got a family. You feel me? I got people that take care of me. I got to take care of them. We can't even shop with that for real. That is groceries. So it's like.
So you had to do what you had to do.
Yeah, well, no, I actually went to go talk to them and they did what they had to do. They told me, you people, when he said you people, I was over it. He's from London. So, you know, he's a cat. So he's like, not a cat, but we call him cats. Like he's a gentleman, like he's a cat. So I would say he's a cat. And he told me like, yeah, you people just care about the money. And I was like, I rode for y'all for 3 years making 200 when I started off and then 1,000 when I ended. You telling me when I started off 3 years ago, I made 200, and now that I'm ending, I make 1,000 in 3 years. I'm riding a bike for y'all I'm talking about I've hit over I have over 100 million in views, and they're probably all their bike.
On their bike.
All on that bike. I have one post with 56 million views on that bike. And that month I got paid $1,000. Instagram paid me more. Instagram paid me almost 10 racks for that vid, and they paid me 1,000 for everything. And not to be fast, that's what. And they put me all over the gram. They was talking about how I sold my bikes to pay my rent. How I did. Yeah, I did. Now I'm cool, but it doesn't help me out to say that. It's more like I already knew I was gonna be cool. Right. You feel me?
You know what you doing, but
I already know what I'm doing.
At the end of the day, man, people underestimate how much character counts. At the end of the day, you always gonna fuck yourself if you always doing the people that's trying to help build you.
They got me though. They got me. I made their career, bro.
Yeah, because
they had 90K when I met them.
I wouldn't have known nothing about them had you not been on.
Bro, they had 90K when I met them. When I was done with them, they had 300K.
Yeah, that's
you feel me? And they blamed it on everybody else. Nobody even knew about y'all. Even white people didn't know about y'all until I touched y'all.
Until you touched it. Because every post you had.
Every post I had was them. Bro, I never was this loyal.
Giving out bikes, all that shit.
Bro, I spent my signing bonus to buy their bikes from them. They didn't even really give me any for free. They gave me probably 10 for every 50 I bought.
Oh yeah, that's wild. Well, I'm glad you're in a good place though. Like, you know what I mean, you're doing good. Music rolling. So is that going to be the next thing for Rex? Is the music what you got your Rex on the mic joints dropping. I see those. You popping off. I hear you. They good joints. I'm fucking with it. Cause everybody can't rap and niggas be trying to make the transition, but I know you can do it. I'm fucking with it. So got the Rex on the mic. So is that what you switching it over? You coming over to the music side? I got issues,
bro. I'm a workaholic. I don't know.
You just doing everything.
I don't know what I see. You might not ever see Rex start this tomorrow, and next thing you know, you got something else that you like. I like that you started this. But I'm not even doing that again. You feel me? And I like that you started this, and I'm not even doing that again. Feel me? So I don't even know what I'll be doing. Because even Rex on the mic started the same day we thought about it. It literally started. How long was that? Well, I can't even talk. It was probably like 30 minutes. Probably was like 30 minutes after we thought about it. I was sitting down, and I'm like, I'm bored. What are we gonna do? They're like, put some music out. I'm like, okay, well, I really can't by how my life is, so I'm trying to figure out how can I show them my music without getting in trouble. Drop it on Instagram. Like okay, so now how can I make it look good? Go to other pages and see how they make it look good. And that's what I did. And I seen
How they
something
do the
called
little
On the Mic.
joints. Yeah.
It's a page called On the Mic.
Right.
And they got another one called Block by Block, I think it's called, and they're like a mic joint too. And those two people usually have people outside with the mic dropped and they're rapping. So all I did was mimic it. Bro, I edit my videos myself, I record them, I do my music myself, and all that, bro. I literally almost do everything myself.
That's fire, bro.
I can engineer, I can do all that, bro. Like I do it. I have my own home studio. Like a studio. I built the box, the soundproof, like a full studio, no playing game type
So
shit.
you might as well dive deep into it, but I want you to let them know what else you got coming up. What else they should be looking forward to from Rex.
I mean, everything.
Just everything.
I mean, you should be looking forward to everything. You feel me? I'm a jack of all trades. I don't even know what's going to happen tomorrow, so you could just expect the best out of me. Whatever I give you is going to be the most I can give. You feel me? Like, I'm outside every day.
That's what's
and even
up.
when I'm inside, I'm outside.
When I'm inside, I'm outside.
And that
I
was
like
your
that.
quote. You said that when we started. That was your quote. Even when I'm
like
inside,
that.
I'm outside, because that's a fact.
Big facts.
Even when I'm inside, I'm outside.
So listen, let them know where to follow you at, where to be able to catch up with you, everything.
You know what I'm saying? My name Bike Life Rex. Y'all can follow me on all social media platforms. You can follow me on Google if you want. Follow me on Facebook. Feel me? You can also follow my I keep forgetting the name of it. You can also follow.
Your Triller?
No, it's not my Triller. What they call it? Your it's like
TikTok?
It's not my alter ego. There we go. Y'all can also follow my alter ego at OG Bobby Johnson. Feel me? On all social medias. Dr. OG Bobby Johnson. I mean, Mr. OG Bobby Johnson on TikTok. You feel me? And that's my emotional. He's an OG. He's an old head.
Yeah.
So I say I feel old. So I got a mask and pretty much.
Out here busting his ass on the bike.
I'm old head now.
Gotcha, you outside.
I'm what I want to be fully.
Listen, man, I appreciate you coming through. It really was a ball. I hope you enjoyed the dinner that Chef Dina, shout out to Chef Dina. She
Shout out
put
to
it
Chef
down
Dina,
for
you
us.
know what I'm saying? Like I said, if the Popeyes ain't give me, I'm gonna eat this though, and I'm gonna put something on my story. So
I
watch
still
my
ain't
story.
done. Y'all know how I do. Once the
Cause
camera
yeah, when we
stop.
get in the crib, yeah.
Correct. But listen, y'all already know what time it is. This your boy Smooth.
It's your boy Rex.
It's cooking up 2 and 5. We out here. Let's go.